Welcome back to the channel, baby. As you can probably tell from the videos I released yesterday that I haven't had any sleep for a while. I just can't sleep. I'm extremely tired, but I'm not sleepy. I took 3/4 of a pretty heavy sleeping medicine and nothing. And so I've got the other quarter in my pocket. I'll probably take it probably in an hour, and then we'll see. If I don't get drowsy, I'm going to work. Anyway, today, what are we doing? Well, here's a song that honestly I never cared for until almost probably 30 years ago. I heard a version of it by a band called Whiteheart, and they were they were considered like a metal Christian band, sorry. And I mean, most of the heavier Christian bands couldn't stand up to the world at that time. They've certainly come a long way now. But there were a couple groups that I really liked. And Whiteheart was kind of a hair metal for the day. They were okay, but they came up with the version of this Lower German way. I loved it. So we're going to do that. And then I wanted to do something different on this one. I've had a lot of suggestions for covers, but they're all so close. This is by Quigley. I've never heard of him, but let's do a little bit of it to see what it was about. And it's funny, it's cool, and we're going to do it. It's different. So why don't you guys strap in, and we'll get everything set up. And again, if you pray or roll the bones or whatever, pray for me. I go through these periods every now and then. My friend James H. can attest and has been through these same things where I can go 2, 3, 4 days without any sleep at all. And I think I'm on that cycle now. So nothing I can do about it. Anyway, here we go. All right, got my headphones. This is Whiteheart, Little Drummer Boy, from God knows how long ago, probably 30 years. Oh, one other thing, it was the person who uploaded it was not Whiteheart. I did it on purpose so as not to get it blocked, hopefully. But there's like an amalgamation of images and scenes, and some are from the claymation movie about the birth of Jesus. So God knows what's going to happen. So let's see. Nice piano.
Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, our newborn king to see, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum,
That guy.
to set before the king, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum.
Strings.
So to honor him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, when we come.
Yeah.
Little baby, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum,
right, so I'm gonna get the other one ready. Take this down. I want to talk to you about that song. So I'm gonna correct myself with something I said right before the video started. I said like 30 years. It wasn't 30 years. I was 40. I think I just turned 40, and I turned 61 this year. So it was about 20 years, 21 years. And I think it'd been out a little before I heard it, probably. I worked at most of you know, I worked at a Christian bookstore where I always sold Bibles, Christian books, but we had a music section, and there were a couple of us, Andy Horn and Sam Manuel, and a few of us others we just stocked it full of things we liked, and we'd only play things we liked. But we had to sell the other stuff too. But this was one, every Christmas I would play it over and over and over again. I loved it. And not so much the other people in the store, but they were old ladies. They got over it. They loved me. Anyway, so what do you say about that song? For me, so that would have been 20 years ago, would have been 2000s, late 90s, 2000s probably. Musically, especially with the headphones on, it is forward ahead anthem rock. Those drums are like pounding, and there's so much reverb and gate, and a little bit of flange, and lots of reverb. So it's just a sound now. Like, well, I create my own music on my DAW on my computer, and there are some sounds that say anthem rock, and if you listen to it, it sounds like that. A lot of arpeggios, a lot of keyboards. I loved it, and I thought the guitar tone was carefully placed, but it was very, very well done. That song, to me, at least for me, is going to stand the test of time. The song "Little Drummer Boy" has been done to death, and I very seldom find a cover that I like. Now, I did a cover of it back a while, and it was okay. And we did a cover of it on Suzu and the Wolfman from a Finnish band, and it was good. Their interpretation of the words were a little different, where we concentrate on the drum, right? Play my drum. On there, they only mentioned drum one time, and all of it's more like the majesty of Christ and his birth and all that, which I found very refreshing, actually. But let's get on to the next one, right? Enough about that. This is, again, somebody I do not know, a gentleman named Sean Quigley, and it says, "Little Drummer Boy official music video." I hope that it didn't get me in trouble. You guys know how it goes with me. All right, let's get this up and get it started, see what it's like. And you will probably hear this song again by me before Christmas gets here, I would imagine. Timeless. Here. I love that. So it's punk. I mean, he's got a real punk flair to it. He's got an accent in his voice. Again, I'll find out where he's from, but that's very cool.
A newborn king to see, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Our finest gifts we bring, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. To lay before the king, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. So to honor him,
Let's get that off the screen. So what'd you think? Sorry, I didn't get this off. Sorry about that.
Attention, bargain hunters! Don't miss out. Here's a free Swift Smile veneer.
And things turned off for it not to go into another video, and it does anyway. I thought that was great, and I'll tell you why. As I've gotten older, and it's been like 20 years ago when I worked in that bookstore, there was a group, the Huntingtons, and they were basically a knockoff of a cover, like Green Day meets the Ramones kind of thing, and it was all punk, and it was all a lot like that. And it wasn't quite as clean as that, and wasn't quite as, wholesome is not the right word, because it was wholesome punk rock. I mean, there were no dirty words and no killing anything. One of my favorite CDs in the store was called Fun and Games, and it was by the Huntingtons. If you have a chance to look that up, if it's still around on YouTube or Spotify, you gotta check it out if you're into punk rock. Anyway, so I loved it for a lot of reasons. First of all, he made me laugh, and you know how I am about. If you can make me laugh by video and still show professionalism, and obviously he's not sitting in the snow with shorts on, snow all over his drums. Most of everything's done in the studio, I get that. But he's playing along to a track, you can tell. And he's playing every note perfect. And he does have snow on his drums. Now, there's a time when he's just playing a basic beat. It looks to me like the snare and the tom don't have anything on them. I don't know if they just put snow on them for the close-up shots. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was funny. And then when the kids started coming out with the signs, and the first one was in German, Freud Nachmittag. And I took German, so I knew that one. So I thought it was in Germany. And then the guy came out from possibly the Philippines and Vietnam and China, whatever. And then the little girl came out with French. And I knew that what that one was. And so I thought that was, for me, one of the best parts of the song was getting them in there with all the different ethnicities and the boys and the girls, everybody's hanging out in different languages. I loved it. It was fantastic. But the song was so catchy, the way that he did it. And he's an excellent drummer. I mean, all the theatrics aside, if you just listen to the drum pattern and don't pay so much attention to him, he's amazing. He's very good. I hope that you like this, because I'm going to try to find some more from him. Again, I had suggestions of Lower German Boy, and I chose to go a different way, but I'll go back and get those other ones. I promise you, we've got 20-something days. Let's see, 25. We've got about 28 days till Christmas, so you're going to get lots of Christmas music, you get lots more of this. And guys, if you like this, and I need to get off here because I am getting this is my voice and freaking out. Anyway, before you get out of here, would you give me a thumbs up, please? And if you liked it, if you didn't, just don't give me a thumbs down. Anyway, share with your friends. If you like it, they probably will, and this is very entertaining. If you know anybody who likes, older punk, Green Day type stuff, they're gonna like this. Subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Come on in, the water's fine. Hit the notification bell, because when I get in this manic mood, all I do is produce content, and then I'll go 2 or 3 days with nothing. So anyway, James Evercorn, if you're still up, it'll be about 11:30 your time. Shoot me a comment on one of the videos I'm about to release. I'd love to see you. And that's it. Comment down below. Send me more suggestions. Christmas is coming, guys. And I'm going to do non-Christmas, but a lot of it's going to be on me. So, all right, guys, I love you. And until we meet again, peace. Be nice to each other. Peace. Let's go do something else.